Okay, very good. State, who's your next witness?
The state calls Officer Justin Legg.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Very good. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Please state your full name for the record.
Justin Legg, Legg.
What is your position?
I'm an officer with the City Tampa Police Department.
How long have you been with the Tampa Police Department?
10 years total, 7 sworn.
Back on June 23rd of 2024, where were you assigned?
I was assigned to the District 1 midnights as a patrol officer.
And what is the shift for when you're working midnights?
7 p.m. to 6:30 a.m.
On June 23rd of 2024, did you respond to the home to suites located at 11606 McKinley Drive in Tampa, Florida?
Yes, ma'am.
When did you arrive there?
Approximately 5:30 in the morning.
Why did you respond to that location?
I responded there for a call from assistance from other officers regarding a shooting investigation that occurred.
When you got on scene, what were your observations?
I parked my patrol vehicle on Fowler and walked up to the hotel there and made contact with the supervisor.
So there was already law enforcement on scene, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What were you assigned to do in relation to this investigation?
I was requested to go to the hospital, Advent Health, to speak with a victim.
Okay. Did you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Approximately what time did you get to Advent Hospital?
Approximately 5:45, 6 o'clock.
Were you briefed by deputies as to what was going on at Advent Hospital?
Yes, ma'am. There were 2 Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies standing out front when they arrived.
And were they arriving because they were notified that there were gunshot wound victims at that location?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you meet with when you were there?
First I made contact with the 2 Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies who were standing with a unidentified black male at the time.
Was that person later identified and made known to you as Typha McCrae?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you make contact with him?
Yes, ma'am, briefly.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 27. Is that a photograph of the gentleman that you made contact with at Advent Hospital who was with 2 Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you, when you met with him, did you receive a firearm that belonged to him?
Yes, ma'am.
Was he cooperative in the investigation?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you conduct any sort of interview with him at that time, or did you just take custody of the firearm?
I just took custody of the firearm.
Did you at some point turn that firearm over to another officer with Tampa Police Department?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you turn that firearm belonging to Typha McCrae over to?
If I recall correctly, it was an Officer Sosa.
Officer Sosa. And why did you turn it over to Officer Sosa?
My shift had ended, so I transferred the firearm to him so I could go home.
And is that common when there is a change of shift? If there is another uniformed officer with Tampa Police Department, they can take custody of any sort of evidence that you have in your possession?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what you did in this case?
Correct.
Your Honor, at this time we would introduce into evidence States Exhibit 30A through E.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor. No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Wise? Mr. Petridis? Okay, admitted.
And did Officer Sosa, did he also have a Tampa Police Department issued vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show you States 30A. Do you recognize that?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is 30A a photograph of?
Marked Tampa police car.
And 30B?
That appears to be the front passenger seat of unmarked police car as well.
And is there, the firearm that you had located off of, Mr. McCrae, is that, is that shown in this photo?
Yes, ma'am.
And was it stored in, a secure Tampa police vehicle until crime scene could come and collect it and impound it and put it into evidence?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll show you 30C. Is that it put in an evidence box?
Yes, ma'am.
And 30D, what is that?
That's the magazine for the firearm.
And does that magazine appear to be fully stocked?
Yes, ma'am.
No bullets missing from this magazine?
No, ma'am.
Then later, after it is secured, is it then made safe and the bullets removed from the magazine in 30E?
Yes, ma'am.
And all that would be standard procedure when you are transferring a firearm over to another officer, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And eventually, crime scene investigators with the Tampa Police Department would come, collect it, impound it, and put it in secure evidence at Tampa Police Department, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you also make contact with a female victim that was located at that hospital?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Who was that?
I do not recall her name off the top of my head.
Would you recognize a photograph of her?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you wearing body cam at the time?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
I'm
And
going
it
to
was
show you.
recording.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 28. It's already in evidence. Do you recognize that?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that the female victim that you came in contact with at Advent Hospital on June 23rd of 2024?
Yes, ma'am, it
And is
was.
this a copy, actually a still video photograph, a still shot of the video from your body-worn camera from that day?
Yes, ma'am.
When you came into contact with Miss Bentley, can you describe what her demeanor was at the time of?
She appeared to be distraught from the incident that had occurred and was on her phone.
What type of injuries did the female victim have, Miss Bentley?
I was informed that she had what appeared to be a gunshot wound to her left upper arm.
And were you able to get a full interview from Miss Bentley during this time period?
No, ma'am, I was not.
And was that because of her demeanor and that she was upset?
Correct.
Your Honor, at this time, we'd pass the witness.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalez?
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Officer Legg.
Good morning, sir.
So, Officer Legg, when you arrived at Advent, you testified you came in contact with Mr. McCrae, correct?
Yes, sir.
And was he outside the
Yes, sir.
hospital? Mr. McCrae did not provide you information that he was armed. He was asked if he was armed, correct?
Correct.
So it's not as though when you got there, he either handed you a gun or pulled out a gun and gave it to you or advised you that he was armed, correct? He was
Correct.
asked.
Correct.
And when he was asked, he then produced a Glock 23 .40 caliber from his waistband, correct?
Yes, sir.
Additionally, he was untruthful about the vehicle and the vehicle's location, wasn't he?
Not that I recall.
Object as to hearsay.
Sustained.
Without telling us what he said, did he give you an explanation of his vehicle, the Nissan Altima, and its location?
Can you repeat your question for me?
Without telling us what he said, did Mr. McCrae, when asked, give you an explanation of a vehicle that he owned and where it was located?
Yes, sir.
And it was not located on the scene of the hospital where the victim arrived, Ms. Bentley, to be treated, correct?
No, sir.
It was somewhere else.
Correct.
Did you investigate that explanation as to why the vehicle was there and who took it there?
Not in great detail, no.
So you would not know the circumstances under which it was at that location and why?
At which location?
At the location where it was found as opposed to the hospital.
Correct.
I don't have any further questions. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Sinardi?
No questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Wise?
No questions.
Mr. Petridis? Okay, very good. Redirect?
Just briefly, Your Honor. Officer Legg, Mr. Tafa McCray was asked about a firearm, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he lie to you and suggest to you that he did not have a firearm?
No, ma'am.
What happened when asked that question?
He stated that he had provided the firearm to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies there.
And that was turned over to you, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
As far as responding to that scene to take statements, you were notified that Camilla Bentley was a gunshot victim, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And as far as where Mr. McCray's car was, law enforcement was taken to where his car was by Mr. McCray, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that was a apartment complex off Gates Drive?
Yes, ma'am.
Other members from Tampa Police Department responded to that location and processed that vehicle, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I have nothing further, Judge.
Okay, may this witness be excused?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.